Morning, everybody. It's 8:45, and this is your pre-opening comment for Wednesday, the 15th. And don't forget, today is the FOMC um, rate hike and the press conference. I'm sorry. This is your video number 1323 for this Wednesday morning. ECB special meeting to talk about defragmentation. Not exactly sure what that means. What I was impressed with is that Sam Zell, who reminds me of Froggy because of his extremely weird voice, really called a spade this morning in his commentary, talking about inflation and that we should all be thanking Senator Manchin, and I kind of agree with him. And his comment was about Biden, and as he put it, build back better bullshit. That's what he said on CNBC. They didn't bleep him out, or so interesting. UPS has a new contract. The stock is unchanged. Nobody really cares. Hertz, which is substantially lower over the past couple of weeks and months, today announces a reinitiation up to, they had about 400 million left on their stock buyback, so they raised it to 2 billion. This is just outright stupidity, and it really shows you what the issues are and what these CEOs are actually looking at. Robinhood was downgraded. The stock is down just 81% off its high, and today it's 701, down another 27 cents or another 3%. Chart on the screen is the dollar, and it's really affecting everything. Bitcoin, Coinbase, gold. Gold is actually up about, I believe, about $25, but I'll get to that in a second. So we had a new breakout to a new all-time high. I want to tell everyone that there's a video that I posted on Discord. I will repost it again this morning, talking about the milkshake theory. This is something that I don't know how they got the name, but the fact of the matter is this is something that I've been talking about for a while, and that is that the dollar is not strong. It's all of the other currencies that are dramatically weak. And this YouTube video that I'm going to put up is very enlightening. And what it does is, and it pointed it out to me because I've been wrong for months, talking about a lower dollar because of the fundamentals. The fundamentals don't mean anything when the world is in sort of, I'm not trying to be Cassandra about it, but the fact is when the entire world and the currency systems are as dramatically stretched and hindered as they are now, people come back to the dollar, and that continues to push it up regardless of what the fundamentals actually look like. So, after watching this video, it was really enlightening, and frankly, I think that that's more of why the gold and the silver have not reacted more strongly to the upside, because of the influence of the dollar. It's kind of interesting, though, that international commodities show so much inflation that even an increased dollar for international commodities that are quoted in dollars continue to rise. So that's kind of unusual. Retail sales, 0.3% versus 0.1%. Not great. Ex autos up 0.5%. Import prices, 10-year high, 11.7% on a year-over-year basis, 0.6 on the monthly. Export prices up 2.8% versus an expectation of 1.4 year over year. That's 18.9%. Empire Manufacturing down 1.2. That comes in after the Philly Fed's disappointment last week. So kind of interesting. What's more interesting is the fact that the market was up 260 before those numbers came out, and now is up about 290, up 140 in the NASDAQ is now higher again. Let's see if I can get a read on it. That's up to the second. S&P up 44, it was up 40. So all of these things are moving up. Judy Shelton just spoke about inflation and rates, and that seemed to put a little bit of a bid under the market also. Okay, a warning, a strong warning. Revlon, a major name in American beauty and international. This is a stock that was reversed, 1 for 10. The most recent high is about 17. The all-time high, because of that reversal, is about 550. It's trading at 233, and that's up 46 cents or 25%. And the news on it? They've hired someone to file bankruptcy for them. They're reorganizing. I cannot warn you more strongly that Hertz was unusual. American Airlines several years back was unusual. These companies wipe out the shareholder equity. If you're going to trade it, I can't tell you not to, but I'm saying equity is the first thing to go. And $2.33, up 46 cents after the stock has just come down, even in the past week, from about $5 to a low on Monday of $1.08. This is a treacherous way to try and make money. What is not a treacherous way to make money, surprisingly, is futures. And in talking to Dennis yesterday, it turns out he's now up 80% year to date. The year is just about half over. Will be at the end of this quarter, at the end of this month. And so 80% is pretty damn good. I don't know if he was a buyer, but he was again looking at that 1800 level in the gold. We got down yesterday towards that, and then this morning the same thing. Turned right around and bounced. It's up $23. I have to tell you that futures have dramatic advantages over stocks and options in that they operate 23 hours a day. You can use stops. This is not, oh, I got stuck in a limit down move against me and I couldn't sell. And, yes, that can happen. But it doesn't happen to Dennis, who has, great long-term visibility in these markets and consistently outperforms. So if you have any desire to spread your portfolio over different non-correlated assets, as it now turns out Bitcoin is not, then you really should ask me about futures. It's a home run area. And it doesn't matter whether they're going up or they're going down. But when you have a company who is in the trading side of the markets, like Goldman Sachs, and they are still saying that we're in a commodity super cycle where prices will continue to rise, I think it's a pretty damn good hedge. So either direct message or call or email me, and I'll give you all the information. Have a good day and be careful out there.